We're the Dresden Dolls.
When I used to play solo, I never wore makeup and I would wear jeans and a t-shirt.
I too was very much against the dressy.
Yeah, I was anti-makeup actually because I thought, I thought it was superficial. And then we played a show at the Lizard Lounge with the Burlesque Revival Association, and just for kicks, I put on whiteface and wore this really sexy outfit, and it just stuck because it worked.
Yeah.
And it felt right. And the set that we played was geared towards burlesque. We played Kurt Weill stuff and we played our sillier songs, and it just felt right on, and so we kept it.
And the suit and the bowler came about through a photo session that we did down at Castle Island, where we had a sort of cabaret set up with a table and bottles of wine and all kinds of weird found objects, and I picked it up just because I thought it would look right for the shoot. We were shooting in sepia and all that kind of thing, so.
And it stuck.
Yeah. When I was a wee, scrawny freshman, I won over the hearts of the gigantic senior boys who at the pep rallies would sit on the bleachers next to... They used to put me up on 2 drum risers. And the big senior boys, who called themselves the Rude Dogs, would sort of align to like the furthest edge of the bleachers and all stare at me after like a 3-pointer was hit and go... This was in southern New Hampshire. Go Angus drummer! Go! Because I used to play with the double bass pedal and the bass would shoot and I'd be like, it was like bash, and they would all freak out and be like, hey, when he hits the 3-pointer, go sicko drummer, just fucking go Angus, dude. And so that was a huge step in encouraging me to pursue
inspiration.
music. Yeah.
I had no such support.
No. Your parents would just boo you through the floor.
Shut up, Amanda! Oh.
Operated boy, sitting on the shelf. He is just a toy, but I turn him on, and he comes to life. Automatic joy, that is what I want. A coin operated boy, made of plastic and elastic. He is rugged and long-lasting. Who could ever ask for more? Without complications galore. Many shapes and weights to choose from. I will never leave my bedroom. I will never cry at night again. Wrap my arms around him and pretend. Coin operated boy, all the other real ones that I'll destroy. Can I hold a candle to my new boy, and I'll never let him go. I'll never be alone. I'll never let him go. I'll never be alone. 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 Go.
The stuff that I've been writing has gotten, well, in turns. I mean, I've still been writing my solo stuff, which is pretty slow and introspective, which is a lot like the stuff I used to write. But the stuff, most of the new stuff that I've been doing with Brian has been more on the raunchier cabaret, burlesque side. I don't even really, the funny thing is I don't even really know what it's derivative of or from. I mean, it's sort of show-tuney and sort of, like it's it's sort of Kurt Weill and it's sort of show tuney, but I wouldn't even say like this is what it is. It's a lot like this, or like these songs. Like a song like Missed Me, it's a tango, and it definitely sounds like something, but I couldn't say, oh, it's a song just like this.
Absolutely.
It sounds like sort of a classic style, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
And
Missed me, now you gotta kiss me. If you kiss me, mister, I might tell my sister. If I tell her, mister, she might tell my mother, and my mother, mister, she might tell my father, and my father, mister. His lawyer come up from the city and arrest you, mister. So I will miss me if you get me, mister. Missed me, now you gotta kiss me. If you kiss me, mister, you must think I'm pretty. If you think so, mister, you must want to fuck me. If you fuck me, mister, it must mean you love me. If you love me, mister, you would never leave me. It's a
do you feel like the songs that you write are they completely autobiographical? Do you get to take on other characters a lot of the times? And
Yeah,
where do
that's-
you draw that line?
It's always different.
Okay.
That's kind of what's fun, but also really nerve-wracking about writing, is because I always wonder what people are going to assume. And I mean, I would say right now that the songs are like 90% autobiographical. But it's always fun to take something that's totally autobiographical and throw something in.
Yeah.
Like throw some sort of curveball where people.
So were you actually the Bank of Boston beauty queen?
Yes, I am. That song is still in the present tense because I still do go back to my hometown all the time, and I still feel this like
Lust.
inexplicable nervousness when I walk by the punk kids, like the 17-year-old punk kids in Lexington Center. I'm like, well, they think I'm cool. Do I look cool? Like, God, like, and it's so funny. Like, I can't shake it. And it's free, like, as I've grown older and like watched my relationship to those same 17-year-old kids like stay the same, and now I'm like 27 and I still am intimidated by people 10 years younger than me. Anyway. But I also love it. It's like a source of pleasure to like walk through Lexington Center and like, have these guys go like, wow, who's she? Cool. Yeah. rhythmic guitar cannot be recreated on the piano. It's just not possible. And other things that the guitar can do, like the piano can never bend, really. And a guitar and bass can both do that.
Yeah.
So, and it's also just something about the sound. I mean, when I write a rock song, like Good Day, it can work on piano and drums, but when you add the bass and guitar, it sounds like a rock song.
Yeah.
It's just fleshed out. So, like some of our new stuff that we just recorded, we recorded with these two guys, and neither of those songs would have really been possible on drums and piano. It just would have sounded thin.
You should see yourself. When will you grow? Every knot you twist on that machine is like a crush. But I was just a fool. You'd been waiting for. Who says we can't touch ourselves to keep from getting bored? Nothing else is touching, that's for sure. But I will watch you play. I come here every night. It's just me, the bartender, the waitress, and the lights.
John Slade is a producer, pretty well-known producer who worked for years and years at Fort Apache and did Radiohead's first record and then mixed the second record. He did all of Pablo Honey and he mixed the Bends. And he also did Live Through This, Courtney Love. So,
And some Pixie stuff and a ton of Boston area.
ton of awesome Boston
Yeah.
stuff. So, and a very cool guy. And I got his address a while ago and I sent him our CD and he liked it, so he called. And I put him on the list at the show and he came up to us afterwards and he said, sounded great. Have you recorded that new song that you just played? And we said, no. And he said, how'd you like to record it? At Fort Apache. And we went, ah! And we went in like a week and a half later, like just off the cuff, and we did that, and we put together one other new song, and we did a couple of things we just had in the bag. We spent about...
We did a guitar and voice song, piano and drum song.
Yeah, we'll play that one tonight.
Yeah.
And it was great. He was really fun to work with, and we're going to mix it in a couple of weeks.
Funny you bring up Out of Arms. That was one of our first shows that we played.
It was our first
cello.
show.
Yeah, we had a cello join us. There's an element of inclusiveness, I guess, in the band where when we feel like mixing it up and there's an opportunity to play with a fun musician, we'll pounce on it. And
Yeah, we sort of want to remain a core duo
Yeah.
and then mix the rest up.
it's fun. It's nice to have your friends sit in and different people and constantly sort of push you and open new ideas up to different musicians and let them interpret the songs the way they wanted. That happened to a huge advantage for us with this last bass player that we played with, because he just came up with some great lines.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and so that's always really fun to find people that inspire you, that can throw a new twist into the music.